Hey there, Leo. How are you guys doing? Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Okay. Just gonna clear the energy. Okay. Leo. You have the moon. I feel like there's something you don't exactly know the answer to, and it's pissing you off. It's like really frustrating, very annoying. There's just something that you want to know the answer to, and I feel like it has to do with love. I feel like it could also be career as well. There's just something that you're pursuing that you know is just going to be really, really amazing, and in both categories, in your passion and in love. And it's so close to coming. It's so, so close. But it feels like it could be several different options. And it's like you want it to be the one that you're hoping for, the one that you've been hoping for. You have this Emperor card here. So it's like, yeah, this world domination thing that you've been planning for a long time is going to work. And to say world domination, I mean, whatever you're planning to do to leave some sort of a legacy or to stand out in some sort of a way, whatever you've used your pain to create here, but you are definitely vibing high at this time. 10 of Pentacles. Feels like you have really good news or you're going to have really good news very, very quickly here. And it's kind of like this news of you making it. You have this hanged man here. So it's a different perspective. And that's what is leading to this Nine of Pentacles here, which is, very success. The Nine of Pentacles is a very wealthy, this person is very, very wealthy. They are established. She knows how to manifest things. She's out here in this beautiful like courtyard here. She has a hawk here that is on her hand. It's like, people that had these kind of birds then, it was like very, very elite few had something like this, like a substantial amount of wealth, and knowing where to invest that wealth so it keeps growing, knowing what amount you can give to other people, but what amount you need to keep for yourself, and managing that very well. So there is something coming into balance here, but I don't even feel like it's your money, your pentacles. I feel like it's your energy. You were giving your energy to things that you didn't realize, but you're moving away from that now with this Chariot card. And you've kind of like collected the Chariot. He has a lot of things that are on the other tarot cards. He has the half moons on his shoulders, okay? He has the star up above. He's holding, what the magician holds. That he has like the same buildings as what the emperor has behind him. There's like a lot. So it's like kind of like the whole fool's journey. He's collected everything along the way. And now he's using that to move forward. And that's why he is moving forward with no blocks, right? You have the Four of Pentacles here. So, what you've been holding back from, what you've been trying to protect from, you're going to receive some justice for it. Because I feel like there was something just telling you that you need to move away from a particular person. And this feels like a newer person in your life and your energy. And you just felt like, I think I need to pull myself away from this particular person. And you're kind of wondering, did you wait too late to do something like that? Did it mess up something you're trying to manifest? Or there could be a person that it's like, you need to back away from them, but at the same time, you don't want to completely cut them off. And you're wondering, is that okay? Because there's something here about not being sure when it comes to a particular person and feeling like you should guard yourself or you should pull your energy back, but it's not wanting to be, you just want it to kind of fall off naturally, and it's like you're kind of hoping that the universe is protecting you on this. Justice is telling you, like, if you feel that you need to pull your energy away from a situation, then do it. And as long as you do that, as long as you follow your instinct here, the universe will have your back on that. So, okay, now I want to talk about this. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So, the Wheel of Fortune is really talking about looking at your life here and looking at where you want to be as far as like what state of being you want to be in. It's like looking back on your life and noticing what state you were in and what happened as a result. What people were around you, how did you respond to things? You're changing the way that you respond to people, social situations. I guess that's the same thing. Sorry. The way your approach to your career, your passion, your dream, the way you approach love, the way you approach everything is different. It's like you've reached another level here. The Wheel of Fortune has 3 different wheels within it, and you want to be at the center one. It's kind of like, you know, good things happen, bad things happen, and it's not about good or bad at all. It's more so about what state of being are you in, that what do you want to attract? You know, are you the same frequency of what you want? You know, if you want unconditional love and trust with a person, are you the frequency already matching that? Are you a frequency already of this money and abundance that you want? Are you a frequency already of this joy, of this bliss that you want? So it's like you're kind of learning at this time how to navigate enjoying yourself and having fun, but still moving forward on your journey with this joy and fun, with the balancing of the wheel. It's a very, you know, and then every now and then you're pulled over here by this moon, by some things that you're wondering about. You have some things that you wonder about. And it's like, hey, I want to know the answer. You have the Three of Wands. Wanting to know when something is going to come in. When is this all going to start? And it's like you recognize the fact that it's not the end of the journey. You know, you can't have a happy ending to an unhappy journey. You know that. And you're not trying to do that. You do enjoy the journey. But it's like, did I take too many pit stops? Did I take too many stops to enjoy things to where I haven't really created anything that is worth any kind of reciprocation from the universe? But look, just as you start to question that, you have the Tower and the Empress. So immediately followed by the Queen of Swords. So clarity coming in, and the High Priestess. You're about to be really, really clear about something you're really, really unsure of. And probably a lot of different things, because you got like kind of like all of these cards together, you know, wow. So something is coming in really, really quickly here. This change. And then, you know, you have the Emperor and the Empress, and not for anything, but they, you know, landed right on top of one another. So this is, you know, that's divine counterpart. And I feel like you're realizing patterns in the past where maybe, you know, you didn't see yourself as an Empress. And so then you accepted people that weren't emperors. You know, and now like you're not doing that. You know? And it's not really about doing what's right or doing what's good or bad, or these are the laws of how people do things in this world. So this is what, I'm going to do. It's like you've never been that much of a rule follower, no. But there's certain things, like, oh, when you meet someone, you start talking to them, you get to know some things about them. And, if they work a lot, then you work around their work schedule to try to, but it's like, oh, that's a reasonable excuse, it's their work. But at the same time, if that doesn't work for you, you don't have to do that. You can say, and it was almost like you needed to have a good reason to walk away before, like a right reason. And it wasn't about really impressing anyone else. It was about your own standards of, I'm a good person, so I have to give this person this level of a chance. And it's kind of like, no, you don't. You don't have to have a reason. What you're realizing. It's like being so intuition based in your decisions and following your feelings and following your gut, yes. But certain things, especially when it comes like things that matter the most to you, you kind of flip back into, no, I need a reason. And because you didn't have that reason, you would stay. And almost like if you find a wounded bird. I want to help this bird is wounded. Well, if you can fly and your, purpose in life is to fly, this bird can't fly. You would stop and you would heal the bird's wound. Okay, I'm not saying don't help birds, but at the same time, isn't there a bird hospital you can drop it off at? You're supposed to be out there flying. And then even once the bird is healed, the bird is like, well, I'm not comfortable flying. So then you stay. And then, oh, I need more time to fly to learn how to fly because, I lost my job or, because of this or because of that. And you would just like go along with it and you would hold back your own flying because of somebody else. And those days are done. Those days are done, couldn't be more done. And you're finally getting someone that wouldn't want you, let you hold them, wouldn't let you hold yourself back to even 2 of Cups. So that's the equal give and take exchange. You walked away from something that you thought was going to be everything, and it was probably with the earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, 6 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. You walked away from that. Okay? So it's like you feel like you're on this island here that she's going towards. There's an island here, male or female, doesn't matter. You feel like you're already on that island. That's where she's going. That's like Paradise Island, where she's at. The island, there's nothing, there's devastation. So it's like the water here is very, very choppy and turbulent, but this water is clear. So clear, right? So it's like you are already on the island. You think you're already on the island, but you're still in the boat, is what I'm getting. And you are mostly on the island. You have mostly done the work, meaning to move on from this past situation. But there is a little bit where you still blame this person. Where you still look back with doubt, look back with fear, where you're still holding on to beliefs that Spirit is saying, finish and get out of that boat. And it's like you're starting to do that now. So it feels like some things have taken a long time to come in here, but it hasn't taken a long time. It's been on delay because she has these swords here in front of her, and that's protecting her heart. So when you take those swords down, when you're ready, now it's like you're ready now. Now you're ready now. Because, wow, here we go. Because, you were kind of looking back at the past, at things that you did that you could have done differently, or people that hurt you that you had to cut out, right? And then, a little bit here and there, their treachery, these moments where you're thinking of the things that they did, and, oh, I'd just love to say this to them. Oh, I'd just love to say that to them. Spirit doesn't want you to go out in that energy right now. Not with Mars in your sign. Spirit wants you to... Wounded warrior, look at this guy. Okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. Look at this guy. Does he have a castle? No. Does he have 10 pentacles? No. Does he have any pentacles? No. Is he by himself? Yes. Is there a bandage on his head? Yes. Do you want to be this guy? No. This is the person that's like, hey man, things happen. Things go wrong. There are reasons to worry. Got all these sticks around me and I got one right here. Who's coming for me? Who's coming for me? And it's like, nobody's coming for you. Like, relax. That already happened. It's done now. But you learned. You learned from it with this Page of Swords. And then you went out over here. You went over there. You celebrated your vitality. You found this whole thing again. But there was something pulling you back in. This is where I think you've been for quite some time. And now you're going into this, I'm in alignment. Now you don't even know it, but you healed yourself and you're in alignment. And it doesn't even feel like you did much of a change, but you did. And this is how you're getting this King of Cups coming in. And that is a romantic offer of love, right? And then you have these choices. And that can be a little tricky. This can be where it gets tricky because then you have this Knight of Pentacles coming in. And then it's like, hey, I don't want to do something uneven. Six of Pentacles can be uneven. It's not even, He has all this money and they're beggars. We want somebody like the Two of Cups. Two of us together, both equal. So a little bit feeling the burden of these decisions nowadays that you make. And, I'd rather just be on my own and focus on my own pentacles because I know that something great is coming for me. But then you feel this drawn to this mystery and this illusion of where is this all going and when is this all coming together here? And you have Judgment. So it is going to come in and you are going to get this. And just as I say that, this Tower is popping out again. It's coming quick. It's coming quick. It's coming when you least expect it. It's coming when you are just out there celebrating life like you do. Maybe going out with an Aquarius, okay, another Leo. But doing something that's a regular thing that you enjoy to do. The Nine of Cups is a person that, wow, we have the sun, the moon, and the stars here. Wow. This is big. Big, 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 big. Like maybe something you've been waiting for your whole life. Okay, but anyways, what I was saying, this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you're going to meet someone very important. And you meet them when you're doing something that you already love, that you already enjoy. It's something that, the Knight of Cups, he's about to have a feast. He's already had several feasts and he has enjoyed them. So it's kind of like saying, I'm going to go to my favorite restaurant. I'm going to get my favorite food. I'm going with all my best friends. We always meet here every Thursday and we just laugh and joke and it's the best thing ever. Something like that. Doesn't have to be that, much of a ritual or whatever. But this is something where you know what you're going to get, right? Okay, but actually you don't. That's the Tower. So, look at this, lovers. Wow. Gemini. This is happening in Gemini season so soon because we don't have much longer. Could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Also, Leo's being the sun sign, whatever season we are in, you can take on a lot of the characteristics of that sun sign. So you may feel a lot like a Gemini feels at this time. It could be very beneficial to you to learn about the other signs. And when you are in that season, you may feel some tendencies, okay? So you may feel a little bit up in your head and thinking back and forth about some things. Really feel the need to clear the air on things and like organize things and have things set the way that you want them to set. A reason to be prepared. And feels like just wanting to know. Like a genuine just wanting to know. Like there's some things that you're just wondering about. Where is this gonna go? Where is that gonna go? When am I gonna know? Like you want to know the outcome before you begin. Like before you meet someone, you already want to know, what is this going to be? Are we going to talk for 2 seconds, or am I going to be waking up next to you for the rest of my life? I want to know. And it's kind of like saying, you got to put that down. Because judging something before it comes to you, Spirit wants you to not do that. And it's difficult. It can be difficult, but it can be done. It can be difficult, and you can do it. Sorry. Lovers. High Priestess. And the Page of Cups. If there is a person on your mind that you are wanting to come in and you are wanting them to make an offer, this is telling me that stay in alignment and they're coming. Stay in alignment and they're coming. You already know. You already know. The High Priestess, she knows. She doesn't do anything and she doesn't say anything. She just knows. And that can be a very difficult thing when you know what's going to happen and it's not happening. You kind of just want to make it happen. And Spirit is saying, just chill. Just chill. Just focus on you. Because this 9 of Pentacles that you have, it's about to become 10. So it's like you have your own empire and then somebody else comes on in when you least expect it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get a charm for you, Leo, okay? Okay, I got 2. The Star. It's a starfish, but still, it's a star. You are a star. Remarkable things are going to happen to you. You know, anything that you're worried about, any stresses that you have, any fear, any doubt, release it. Let it go. Let it go. The starfish can have a limb bitten off by a shark and then they like regrow a limb. So any worry that you have, like you have protection at this time, okay? How magical is it to see a starfish in the ocean? Come on. How freaking magical is that? So, and you know what they're showing me? Look at the pentacles, stars. I always forget that. You're going to have money. You're okay. So don't be afraid of making mistakes because even if you do, you have that protection. Just like the starfish can regrow limbs, any mistake that happens, you're going to overcome it. You're going to be fine. And also with the sunflower, sunflowers represent vitality. They are on the Queen of Wands card, which is one of your cards in the tarot. And you know, the sunflower, they don't need a lot of dirt to grow. I grew them before in just a little garden box. And they grew to be like 8 feet tall. It was at a daycare and the kids would run through them. And these things are so resilient. I barely even had time to water them, but they didn't need it. Thank goodness. So it's like saying the little that you get, you grow so much and you shine so, 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 so brightly from that. So, not to worry going forward. What you have is enough. If you feel like what you have isn't enough to go forward, Spirit wants you to know it's enough. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo, and I hope I see you next time.